Programming note, this was filmed prior to the SAG-AFTRA strike. TSC and Fred Ricciani Media stand in solidarity with the writers and actors who are currently striking. This interview features a non-union talent discussing a non-union production. Fred Ricciani, we have right here on the line a very special guest, a great friend of the show. She's an actress, filmmaker, producer, writer, martial artist, and the star of Kung Fu Ghost. We're talking to the incredibly talented Jennifer Linch. Jennifer, thank you so much for the time. How's everything going?
Good. Thank you so much for having me. Great to talk to you again.
Yeah.
You are an awesome host.
You're way too kind. Thank you so much. And you're an awesome actress, multi-hyphenate. You're doing a little bit of everything. You got Comic-Con coming up, which we definitely want to talk about. But before we do that, it was about a year ago around this time we interviewed you about the distribution of Kung Fu Ghost. We've seen rave reviews about the comedy and martial arts infusion with the movie and everything. How does it feel now to see all the great reception worldwide?
It's actually a very up and down journey, but I'm happy that the movie able to get out, and some of the viewers really enjoy it on a rainy Saturday night. So that's the only I want.
I know logistically you had to film during the pandemic and all that jazz, but how is it as far as like the marketing side of things that maybe people don't get to see?
The marketing side is a little bit difficult because Vision Film handle all of the PR. But for us, we do have some of the fan base for like old school martial art, and it started to be more popular this month than last year at the time of distribution.
The awards that you've received so far, can you talk a little bit about that? Because I every day I'm on your IG or I'm on social media, and I'm just saying like, wow, like you guys are racking up the accolades.
So at San Diego Film Week, I won a Trailblazer for the filmmaker in San Diego. And at the San Diego Film Festival about a week ago, we won best makeup for Rampart, and the makeup artist is one of the best in San Diego here, and she come join us. She won that one for best makeup, and also David Dawson won best actor in New York. So, and a lot of awards in Norway, UK, a lot of other country. I had to look it up. I forgot. Yeah.
From what I understand, you did pretty much almost all your own stunts in Kung Fu Ghost, right? How hard was that to be a filmmaker, the producer, the writer, of course, the main star, and on top of that, doing some physically grueling stunts?
Okay, so for the stunt works, in terms of producer, if the actor can do the stunt work themselves, we don't need to spend money on the stunt double, so that's good. Saving is always good. And because when I grow up, I watch Donnie Yen, Jackie Chan, or whoever in Hong Kong movie. They always do their own stunt. So I didn't know about stunt double. I didn't know about, oh, you can just act and someone gonna do the fighting for you. I did not know that. I only know that for like 10 years ago. So like, if you want to make movie, you need to be able to do fighting and stunt. And that. So now it's just like in my head, if you want to be in the movie, like Jennifer Lynch movie, you need to be able to do your own stuff. And just stick with me. Just do this and saving a lot of money.
For sure. And yeah, as an indie film creator and everything, it's you want to bootstrap, you want to save some money sometimes. And yeah, it helps when you're a badass martial artist as well. So well done there. You are going to be appearing at Comic-Con, I believe San Diego Comic-Con, and that is a huge deal for any creator, any filmmaker. Don't always see a lot of indie filmmakers at the indie spaces, though. So this is pretty unique because, again, you do infuse a lot of great comedy with martial arts as well, with some spookiness. A fun film you could watch kind of year round, especially around Halloween time. How'd you get involved with Comic-Con, and what can fans expect there?
I used to live in Gaslamp, San Diego for many years. And every year Comic-Con happen, I walk around and I say, I will go to Comic-Con when I have my own film. So this year I have my own film, but we are having a big red carpet booth in front of Barney Stone restaurant and bar right on Fifth Avenue, like a block away, Paramount Plus. they rented out like a giant restaurant with like so much money. But like down the block that us, we still be able to have like our own booth. We're gonna give out a lots of poster and DVD for our viewers. Just stop by, hi, have a drink at Barney Stone, and get the DVD and signature from us. Have fun, take pictures.
Excellent. That's freaking awesome. I can't definitely can't wait to have all the fans check that out. And I got to ask you too, because I know you're working on some other projects, which we'll get to in a second. But with the potential at the time we recorded this pending SAG strike, with the current writer strike going on, with a lot of just the changes in general, right, to streaming and everything else, has that affected you at all as a filmmaker, or are you still just kind of doing your own thing?
I'm doing my own thing, so it doesn't affect me at all. My writer is still writing for me. We have been working on this script for 2 years. This is his own script that he pitched me last year that I read. It's actually very funny. It's a thief and a cop, martial art comedy buddy kind of film. And the actor that I really want to get to play the cop is Dan Levy. So in order for Dan Levy agent to take a look at the script and like it, we have to work really hard on the script right now, because Dan Levy and Eugene Levy is like a royalty of comedy. They are like the king of comedy. So I really want to get Dan Levy. And if he come on, we're going to make him train in martial arts and he can do his own stuff.
I can't think of a better trainer for him than you. So that we really hope that Dan Levy signs on. And hey, not going either way. I'm sure it's going to go great. And do you kind of see yourself doing these kind of projects moving forward that are kind of, like you said, your inspirations like Jackie Chan and some other people, like where it infuses comedy and martial arts, or are there some projects that you have in mind that maybe deviate from that or more like kind of like the thriller side or the drama side?
No, it's only comedy and martial arts, because when my dad's still alive, when I was growing up, we so poor, like poor, the kind of poor that like no money for food, poor,
Mm-hmm.
So the best time that I had with my parents were like watching movies where like Donnie Yen, Jackie Chan movie, fantasy, martial art, comedy movie. And that was like the best time of my childhood. I never feel poor. I never feel kind of hungry, even if we have food or not. So I just want to make that. We may or may not have enough like multi-million dollars to make a blockbuster film. But I just hope that if anyone watch a Jennifer Linch film, just have a good time with the family, or just have a good time. We live in the environment is so stressful nowadays. If you can have like an hour or two to get away, I just want my viewer to like happy, relaxed, like something that make them happy, good for their mental health. Mental health and physical health are the best thing in life that we can earn and we can invest. Money come and go, everything else come and go. As long as we have our mental health and our health, we have everything in the world, so that's what I want. So I'm not going to feel a horror or anything. If they're horror, the girls need to be handsome.
For sure. I love that. Now, as far as everything else that's going on, we had you last time for a lightning round where we asked you some random and rapid fire questions just to get to know you better. We have a few more. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. Favorite spot in San Diego?
Gaslamp, downtown San Diego.
What's your favorite part about San Diego Comic-Con?
Oh, I love all of the viewer and the attendant to Comic-Con. They walk around. They have so many costumes on, and you walk down there. Just so fun. You feel like with energy. I love that. Oh, come by my booth and say hello.
Are there any other celebrities or artists that you'd like to meet there that you hope you bump into in the elevator?
I hope to see Dan Levy. I was like, hey, you want to make movie with Jennifer? I will train you for 5 scenes for like 3 to 6 months.
What would you say is the biggest challenge or misconception about getting funding and distribution? We see all the glamour, right? We saw the finished product where you got Kung Fu Ghost distributed through Vision Films, but we don't kind of see like the dirty work. So if you're a aspiring filmmaker watching or listening to this, what's something that they should be aware of in the process?
The process of funding and distribution for indie film is a very difficult, lonely process because my editor backed out and told me my footage is trash. I have to learn how to edit by myself with my beloved mentor who passed away last year. Taught me how to turn on the Premiere Pro to edit the film. And then the distribution is so much paperwork, so much legal stuff. The PR sometimes is a nightmare. But if you love what you do, you will be able to overcome all that. And making friends is important. You should spend your life doesn't have enough time to make friends, not making enemy in any kind of industry that you are in. I'm just lucky that I have a lot of friends here in San Diego. And one of the filmmaker producer here in San Diego who helped me with the Comic-Con event, the Eddie Land, he's played one of the thief in Kung Fu Ghost, but he is also the star of Shooters on Amazon now. He one of the kind of person that he just walk into the room within 5-10 minutes. He make friends with everyone. Amazing personality. And he was helping with the Kung Fu Ghost, with the PR distribution for the film. He helped with the Comic-Con. So he and I make friends and endure the hard work, because in the end, if you like what you do, it's not actually work. It's just something that helps you grow. But more important, enjoy and make friends. Take up your mental health.
That is awesome. So that is so true. Yeah, it's so important to have a great team around you and everything. And just in general, even if they're not working on your film, just people who support you, right?
Yes. But most important, you should be nice to everyone. In the industry, outside the industry, just be as nice as possible. Doesn't mean that you can let people bully you. Just be nice.
Hey, I totally agree with that. I love that. Last time we talked about some funny, awkward moments when you were filming Kung Fu Ghost, but just in general for you as an actress, what's your most awkward moment as an actor?
I like fighting. I don't like kissing. Kissing, I don't like it. So most of the time on my script, won't have any of that. I love making.
Hey, there you go. And you know what? When you're making your own films, so when you're doing your own work, guess what? You can write it within your boundaries, right? So that's perfect. I know that you're a big animal lover, a big cat person and everything. For your next project, can we expect cats?
Yes. So he's going to have a bigger role. And then we're going to have dog too. We're going to try to get some rabbit as well if possible. But my cat going to have a bigger role for sure. He needs to start to pay rent.
Yeah, I agree. I have two cats, and yeah, they get a little lazy sometimes. They got to start earning their way. So yeah,
But make them work ready. Take them to your interview with you. Make them work so they can pay.
Exactly. There you go. When you're not doing filmmaking or any kind of writing or film work, when you're not doing martial arts and honing your craft and everything and staying fit, what do you like to do for fun?
I like to walk around the neighborhood and friend with the cat and the dog in the neighborhood, and I like to go to the park, make friends with the squirrel or the duck or the fish. Kind of sad, but that's what I like. I like to make, and I like to enjoy sunlight and trees and flowers and go to get some cappuccino.
hey, that's the simple pleasures in life, and you're in a beautiful place in San Diego. You're by La Jolla. I mean, come on, I'd be outside every day too. So I don't blame you. That's definitely great.
We end. Can I tell you a funny story?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so one of my favorite things is to walk around the neighborhood making friends with the cats. So the one cat, when she walked out her $1 million house to the front yard, I'm like, oh my God, I never see a cat that beautiful before. I'm like, come here, please, let me pet you. And the cat, super beautiful, like a blondie cat in Tom and Jerry. And like, look how the tail going on. And it's like, here I come. I'm like, no. I'm like, oh. I'm like, please come here, can I pet you, please? And then the cat like, no. you're too cool for me. I never feel so low self-esteem like that before. I still remember that cat. Mean.
Oh man.
So,
That is too funny. Yeah, cats sometimes they boost your ego and they're rubbing you and everything else. But if a cat walks away from you when you stick your hand, yeah, that's I feel your pain there. We also feed like 4 strays here that always like come by my neighborhood, and there's like one cat that's just like that one cat that's like looks really nice, but it's really cranky. Yeah, and yeah, I know how you feel. You know what? You tried. You tried. You're a true woman of the people and of animals, and that's great. And I think we're both cat whisperers. It happens, but you're a great cat owner. And don't take it personal. Maybe she had a bad day.
no, she just like, I'm too beautiful for you. It's so beautiful. No, I never see a cat that beautiful before. I'm like, oh, you take my breath away, and you give me so low self-esteem.
For sure, for sure.
You are such an amazing person. I know you have 2 cats, and then you fit on the stray in your home too. So that takes a lot of work and effort and commitment, and take a really good heart to do that. So that I love about you a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
You're so
a cat that you fit.
Thank you so much. You're too kind. You're too kind. Now, before we get out of here, we want to continue to end on a positive note. What's the best piece of advice you give anybody for success as an actor and as a filmmaker?
I think that to be successful as an actor or filmmaker or whatever you do in life, I think you need to take good care of your mental health first. Success is the double-edged sword. To make Kung Fu Ghost success and distribute it worldwide, I give up everything. And it's not actually worth it. You need to take good care of your mental health. And whatever you do in life, you need to do it for you and your own happiness. Because at the end of the day, you live in your mind the most, nobody else. Don't make a movie or don't try to do anything in life because you need to show someone that, oh, look what I can do. You need to do it because it makes you happy. It's good for your mental health. Like again, health and mental health are the most important thing in life. Money come and go, fame come and go, gone come and goes too. As long as you're happy with the moment here and now and enjoy the gift of the moment, the past is the memory, the future is the illusion. If you're happy with who you truly are and you do it because you love it, you have everything in life.
That's so powerful. Beautifully said. I absolutely agree. And yeah, even you're such a light to so many people, and but you have to recharge as well. We've had those conversations before, and that is 110% true in whatever you do. And yeah, just do it because it brings you joy. I know the other stuff is kind of tough, the marketing and the release that's out of your hands, but just do it. Just do what makes you happy, and take care of your mental. If you don't take care of your mental health, you can't take care of anybody else or anything else, right?
Yeah, and even if you have all of the money and fame in the world, you have nothing. You are alone, you have nothing. Yeah. But anyway, if you are at the Comic-Con in San Diego, stop by Barney's bar, have a beer, and get a DVD from us. We're going to sign, we're going to chit-chat, have fun. We take a picture at the red carpet and have fun because it's good for you.
And you can check out Jennifer Linch, the star of Kung Fu Ghost, and some Kung Fu Ghost goodies at San Diego Comic-Con. Jennifer, thank you so much for the time. Before we let you go, where can we find you online? And after Comic-Con, where can we find you next?
I think you can Google Jennifer Linch, but my website is namelessstudio.net, and all of my project and information on that. I'm not on Twitter. My Instagram is private. I am on Facebook. But if you want to keep up with me professionally, it's gonna be through my website, namelessstudios.net.
Amazing. Jennifer, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful time at Comic-Con.
Thank you so much, Freddie. You are an amazing person and a really great host. And say hi to the cast for me.
Thank you so much. We'll do. You too.